Now, South African farmers are approaching commercial lenders for capital. The Land Bank has been a major source of funding for farmers. However, the institution is now facing liquidity challenges. In April, the Land Bank defaulted on its loan repayment, further weakening its bonds capacity. Joining us is Dr. Sifiso Ntombela, an agricultural economist. Just to expand a little bit, Dr. Ntombela, very good morning to you. Thank you for your time. We're seeing more and more South African farmers turning to commercial lenders to top up their working capital. Where did the trouble at the Land Bank begin?
Good morning, and good morning to your viewers. The trouble at the Land Bank started basically in the long time ago, and it has been mounting over a couple of years for a variety of reasons. I think mainly for them it's been an accumulation of the bad loans that have been acquired. They're also acquiring more and more risky loans. But over and above that as well, the funding model of the Land Bank from the shareholder side, which basically have led the Land Bank to source the funding from the capital with the limited injection from the shareholder, has somehow also constrained the capital adequacy within the Land Bank itself. So, and also some of the clients of the Land Bank being unable actually to service some of these loans over the years, has all those things accumulated into the bank, basically remaining with a very unbalanced and a very risky loan book, which has led them into basically unable to even secure and honor some of the commitment they have with the capital investors in the Land Bank. So that has been the case that led them into these liquidity issues that they've suffered earlier this year.
Now, we're also seeing that some of the Land Bank clients are adopting a more proactive approach, exploring new financial partners, as they don't want to essentially wait up until the very last moment. What kind of options are out there?
So, as you know, Land Bank only provide about a quarter of the total agricultural loans in the country. So there are some other commercial lenders like the agribusinesses within the four biggest banks. They have the agribusiness divisions. So as you know, that the farmers, because of the seasonality of the agricultural nature, is that if they are unable to secure some of the working capital, they will then be able to go into the commercial banking to provide that capital so that they can be able to be ready to harvest. We know right now some of the farmers are basically standing and preparing for the winter planting seasons, which is very key, and it depends on whether they have that working capital. So I think this also boils into say those that need the working capital quickly, they will then go look for those options so that they can be able to continue their preparatory work. But then it poses a risk to say how quickly can the Land Bank be able to sort out their own problem, because as we know, the bulk of our farming community are the one that get affected when we come into the summer season, which is just in 3 months' time for that. So that becomes very urgent matter, because not all the farming community can be able to be serviced by the commercial part of the banking system. So then Land Bank still has that bigger and critical role to cater for those that cannot be catered by the commercial bank.
Thank you so much for your very thorough analysis. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there. Dr. Sifiso Ntombela, an agricultural economist there, giving us a sense of what's happening and the impact as farmers turn to commercial banks as the SA lender stalls.